And BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra now joins us in the studio. Thank you so much for speaking. With headlines today, Sonia Gandhi making it amply clear that Rahul Gandhi is not going to be fielded as the prime ministerial candidate. What's the idea you're getting now of the Congress strategy? Do you think that what was pitted now as a direct fight between Narendra Modi and Rahul Gandhi is going to be now between Narendra Modi and an unknown person, but the guns are going to be fired off that person's shoulder by Rahul Gandhi and Sonia?
I believe they've lost this strategy today, in fact. Before the defeat in 2014, they've conceded defeat. Secondly, and most importantly, I've always been saying that, look, it is not PM designate. Who is a PM designate in Congress is not a big mystery to be solved. It is a PM incarnate there. The incarnations in the first family take place for the Prime Minister's post, and the incarnation happened 42 years ago. So this brouhaha around the announcement is just nothing but a gimmickery. But the most important essence that I would like to discuss about over here was, in a very subtle way, there are two things that I noted in this whole plenary session. First, I heard most of the session was occupied by applauses and clappings and ceremonious shouting of Mr. Rahul Gandhi's name. But ironically, when the Prime Minister of the country, Mr. Manmohan Singh, was given his ceremonious speech on the achievements, so-called, which I do not think were achievements, the so-called achievements of the UPA, there was totally a silence. There was no applause. There was no sign of encouragement. People were not encouraging or patting each other's back. Well, look, we have achieved some kind of thing. There was no sense of achievement. But the only sense of achievement Congress gathers is from the first family's name's drum beating. And this is what is antithesis in democracy. Secondly, I was watching towards through your channel, I was seeing the dais. And when there was a lot of commotion, it was finally Sonia Gandhi who was whispering into the ears of Rahul Gandhi. And the whisper becomes the nation's voice through Congress. So I believe it was a kitchen cabinet of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi which finally prevails over the CWC, in the sense that we all knew till yesterday evening, we all knew the previous month that the CWC, everyone in the CWC wants Mr. Rahul Gandhi to be projected, to be anointed, to be coronated as the Prime Minister candidate. Right. But somehow the coronation was stalled only at the behest of the kitchen cabinet.
You know, Sambit, Sonia Gandhi very cleverly has used the secular credentials of the party in her speech to make the point of the Congress, because obviously they can't use the anti-corruption gimmick anymore. They can't use branding like the way the BJP is doing with Narendra Modi. Do you think the secular credentials, is it giving your party the jitters? A little bit. Be honest.
Your question itself had the answers. When you put it, Sonia Gandhi is very cleverly using the secularism. See, if I and you can read the cleverness.
But even the BJP is very cleverly using Modi as the brand.
Not at all. We are not using, see, look, more than any kind of clever gimmick over here, what is required is a developmental plank. We want the candidness of it. And I remember what Mr. Madani, one of the important clerics of the Muslim community, had said a few months ago. He had said that, well, you cannot frighten the minority community away from Mr. Modi in the name of frightening the Muslims. You cannot do that. Congress has been doing that since time immemorial, and it is high time Congress has to play really to the gallery by showcasing the developmental work, which they have none to their callers, in fact. The most important point which I have been saying, and I say again, it's not that Congress is not trying for a brand development. Congress has appointed we all know what amount of money is being spent for branding the person who can never be branded, I believe. As far as Modi is concerned, his only brand is development that he has done. His brand is the faith that he has won from crores of the youth in this country.